Well, most of the subsea facilities in surface today, particularly the ones in deep water, were really installed back in the 1990s, late 1990s into 2000. So they are at their 20-year design life, which was typical for a design for that equipment. And so we're getting to the point where the equipment that's been put into use has reached its original design life, and so now companies are looking for ways that they can continue to use that equipment safely without having any unnecessary risks. Well, subsea facilities in general are expensive. So the operating companies are always looking for ways that they can become more efficient and continue to produce the oil and gas while reducing their costs. So in order to do that, they want to reuse the equipment that's already in place, and they want to continue to operate in a safe way without having to go through the major expense of new developments. Well, life extension of facilities in general is nothing really new. I mean, we do this on a regular basis with things like airplanes and bridges, but that equipment is readily inspectable. We do it in the area of drilling. When we use drilling risers, that equipment can be pulled back to the surface, given a thorough inspection, and then put back into service. That's very common. But when it comes to subsea equipment, we don't have that option to pull the equipment out, inspect it, and put it back into service. Okay, in theory, yes, we could remove a steel catenary riser and inspect it and put it back into service. In practice, doing that is more expensive than just putting a new one in the first place. So in order to keep the costs down, again, we need to come up with a way that we can extend the life without that major expense. Well, there's really two ways where we could help out with this. One is to actually perform the work, so that you have a facility or a riser or subsea pipeline that you want to extend the life on. We could come in, we can do the evaluation, we have the tools, we have the capabilities, we have the know-how to evaluate the data that you have, identify what additional data might be needed, and then to carry forward with working out the details and actually come up with an answer. The other way that we can help out is if you, as the operating company, can do your own work. You may do your own analysis, or you may have your own analysis done by a different company, and the regulator or the partner or someone else that's involved in the decision-making process may require you bring in a third party to look at what you've done, to give them the comfort factor that all the issues have been covered and that all the possibilities have been evaluated to go forward. So either way, we can actually do the work, or we can come in and review the work that's been done and give you that independent third-party review for your regulators or partners or whoever.